power back on from boot. So this is the OS 7.6 Disk Tools 1, and our computer is part of this list of what it should work for. Let's see what we get. Mouse is acknowledge, question mark coming up. So let's put this in. Comes up with that. Asking for a change of resolution. It spit it out. What's it doing now? It's doing the question mark again. Gives me a happy face. And then spits it out. That's interesting. Let's try disk 2. Disk 2. Let's see what that makes a difference. Happy face. Okay. The startup disk will not work on Macintosh model. Use the latest installer to update this disk for this model. So the startup disk will not work on this Macintosh model. Use the latest installer to update this disk for this model. So this is the Mac 7.6 technically startup disk. I'm assuming that's what it's talking about. And maybe I need an earlier version of the Mac OS, like a 7.1. That's my guess at this point of what it's talking about, and that's one of the easier routes because you can't update the hard drive until you get the computer working. So I'm going to go with the startup disk, which is talking about this will not work on this Macintosh model, and this is the Macintosh model. Use the latest installer to update this disk for this model. So I could put in an installer and update the software on this disk, but I don't want to do that if it's going to erase data. So what we're trying to do now is just access what's currently on this data. So we're going to go for restart. It spits it out, does that. So this was decent progress. That means it's acknowledging something, but maybe this 7.6 is too new and your computer might be 7.1 or something like that. So I think I'm gonna try a different disk. Okay, so we got the question mark again. Let's try disk 2 7.1 again. Happy face. But spits it out. Yeah, I think that might be where we are now. So that at least is, I'm gonna go with a partial progress, meaning that at least it'll kind of understand a little bit of something, but we just need to get it the right something that it wants.